Before we get started on this latest episode of the podcast, just got to say a quick shout out to our show sponsors, Maxxis Tyres. From gravel to downhill, Maxxis have got you covered no matter what you need on your bike. Our good friends at Fox Factory Suspension, they've got a new website coming very soon, which will actually allow you to book your suspension for a service right here in New Zealand, direct from the source, for the best possible outcome with your suspension. And also, our good mates at Squirt Cycling, head on over to squirtcycling.nz and you can find any number of retailers in your local area. Get the best lube out there. On to the show.
Nice. Very nice. Front and back. Leader's garment. Quite happy.
It's alright, isn't it? Looks pretty good in that bad boy.
Excellent, I think the word you're looking for is... Look at that thing. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Beautiful.
Now, only if you're ready for this.
Welcome back to the OTB podcast, the original and still the best New Zealand mountain bike podcast. I'm your host, Kieran Bennett. Joining me tonight, we've got the full crew. I'm going to start up the top there in my view. Red Dog, good to have you back, mate.
Good evening, Terry. Great to be back. Described as the anchor this afternoon.
Yes, you are the anchor of the podcast, we've decided.
Yeah. Thank you.
I didn't
Chris?
think the word anchor started with a W, though.
WANCHOR?
When
It's like some sort of hybrid.
Hi, Kieran.
Chris, we've got you back. Your marriage still together. You went out for dinner last week instead of joining the pod, so hopefully it's still...
Yeah,
you haven't split it up.
I blew you fuckers off to go and spend some time with my wife. How's that feel?
That's a great idea. I commend you for it.
Yeah. Also, I got a question. Red Dog, what are you wearing?
Hey?
Is that a gilet?
It's a vest. Yeah. It's nice. It's a bit cold.
Is it made of real gorilla's chest?
Nah, it's not.
You look like a gorilla.
Does a little bit. And Lester's managed to get a training ride in, and he's here just in time. So who knows how long it'll last, though.
Lads, yep, great to be here.
That is
Green's
ridiculous.
got for another week.
How did you fit 2 hours in before this?
Where?
I left at 5:30. I cooked dinner. Jimmy got home at 5:30. I hopped on the bike and I rode down the driveway.
Is that far? It took you 2 hours to get down the driveway.
Yes.
How long is
Did
your
you,
driveway?
Did you tell your wife that you were doing that?
I did. But then I came home and she was putting Brooklyn to bed, and Brooklyn is almost 11. And he's like, "Are you just going out for your ride now?" And I was like, "Bro, I've been gone for 2 hours." Like, my so insignificant. He didn't even notice I wasn't here for 2 hours.
We should miss you, Dad.
Dinner and all the rest of it, you know.
I have a question for you, Lisa. Were you riding a bike with rim brakes?
No.
No, not tonight. Okay.
No, it's disc brake guy now.
Well, that's your only road bike, isn't it?
Oh, my road bike. Yeah, no, it wasn't my road bike.
I heard
bike.
a rumor just this week that Leicester has a coach, guys.
A coach? Like a life coach?
Oh, like a
Yeah,
right,
life coach.
maybe it is. If it was a life coach, very
GPT.
talented. No, like
What's
a real
that?
life person.
Oh, it's
Well,
an
see-
actual person.
Yeah.
Actually, the truth be told, Palmy has been slaying it with mountain biking, and I thought I need some of this Palmy action. So
Damn right
of
you
course
do.
I've got-
That's right.
looked up Cabin, and
I was going to say, did you call it?
yeah,
There's magic in the water.
Yep.
exactly.
So what?
No, Cabin is helping me out with the lead up to the Worlds. I'm not going to lie, having somebody tell you what to do is a lot easier than trying to figure it out for yourself. So
Sure
You-
is.
you've
I think
just-
we've just about all worked with Cabin at some point. Chris worked with him in a bike shop. He's
Yeah.
done some coaching for me. I think he did some coaching for Red Dog at one point.
Yep.
You
Great
kind of
man.
you gave it away in
One of the
your comment
greatest.
just there, Lester. But I was going to ask, how do you put a training program together for just being a general all round bike user? Like, how do you balance a fixie velodrome with BMX quarter pipe and street with gravel racing and bike packing?
And
How does
four
those are
cross.
all those phases are done now. My BMX is basically rusting away in the shed.
Did you ever do flatland BMX?
No, I haven't done flatland. Well, no, I did. I had one trick that I could do.
Yeah.
The fixie thing, I still have that hanging in the shed, and I actually rode it a couple of months ago on the road.
As a fixie.
As a fixie, yeah. I actually would quite
Cycle
like to ride it a
career.
bit more. Yeah, that's right. I had my chrome bag on, which I,
was racing
I
to
take
the
the
girl.
piss. I take the piss, but I actually have a chrome bag. It's very good.
You do.
Of course you do.
Yes.
That's good.
Brought in the fixie heyday. I actually brought it in San Fran in the chrome store
Oh,
where I
bro.
was sullen like 10 feet from where I brought it. So
Fuck, you were a pilgrim, eh? You lived
Yeah.
that life.
exactly.
Now he's going to gravel
Anyway.
worlds. It's the same.
Now it's just grab the gravel life. Yeah. Which, to be honest, if I had mountain bike trails anywhere near me that weren't just made of clay, then I would have gone mountain biking. But
What's the mountain bike equivalent of going to the Chrome store in San Francisco?
that would be like, that's a really
What about-
hard.
Like one of the pop-up stores in Whistler. You know, they have like a
Yeah,
pop-up
yeah.
store.
Yeah,
That's right,
but
yeah.
I guess more like what's the pilgrimage? It's
Is it going to the iLab outlet store in Onehunga?
And only
Buying,
hang
buying stuff for 80% discount.
they're selling the Defender there. Oh, that's funny.
I don't know,
saying,
actually.
sorry.
I guess it's like buying a drink bottle from the Santa Cruz store.
No, it's going to
What?
the Santa Cruz
It's like
store and
stealing
then
a Santa
taking
Cruz
a
drink bottle
taking a
from
bike
KB's
out
garage.
straight from there and going to ride the Santa Cruz trails and then buying it.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be it.
Yeah. We're waiting on that invite to come through yet, KB.
Same here. Yeah. One day we'll get back there. Red Dog,
Anyway.
can you just remind us what the Palmerston North Boys High motto was?
Yes, I can, Kerry.
I've got that actually. if you
Nihil
need it,
bone
Rico.
sine labore. I don't actually know what
Yeah.
if I translated it, but it's nothing earned without hard work, Kerry.
Well, that just
Oh.
goes to show Jonty's work ethic, doesn't it? He learned that from Palmerston
Damn
North
right.
Boys, and I think that is what has seen him just slaying this season.
Did you hear we're all getting tats, Chris? Except for you, because you've already got it, but you've already...
Nihil
we're getting
bone sine labore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I've got a question for you. I was thinking about this today, Red Dog. Prior to now, were you the most successful mountain biker out of Palmy Boys?
No, no way. No way.
Who followed you and one up you? Like,
Caleb Botcher would have been better. He was Pony Boys, wasn't he?
did he take a BC Enduro series?
He's still going hard. He won a race on the weekend, actually.
Did he?
Wasn't
Mm.
He
BC.
hasn't got a BC Enduro title. None
Nah.
of them do.
See,
Until
I-
they have that, really.
Let's not go too sidetracked because far out there is
Oh,
so
no.
much to unpack from the junior men's. Well, not so much to unpack, but I mean the fact that Jonty won by 7.5 seconds for a start was
That's hill
absolutely
stuff.
incredible. He just looked dialed, like he was riding so smooth. Didn't look out of step at all down the hill. That was a just absolute clinic.
He
really-
reminds me a little bit of Cam Cole. Like it's never out of shape. It's always very
Yeah.
tidy, and you're like, oh, he doesn't look like he's going that quick, and then he
Yeah.
wins by 7 seconds.
I can buy into that.
Yeah. I hear you.
I did enjoy one of the first messages I saw on Instagram was Jonty's dad asking if we were getting the tattoos now. So
Yes.
that's good. Shout out to Asti.
That's
Yes.
it.
But also a second place for Malik, so Kiwi won too, which is awesome.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Um,
no good. Is that the first time? Probably, I can't think of a time when there's been a 1-2 Kiwis on a World Cup podium.
Didn't we have 1-2 at Korea, or was that a 1 and 3? We had 2 on the podium, right?
I
That
don't
wasn't a
think it was
1-2, was
1-2 though.
No.
All right.
It would have happened in the pre-junior class days, surely, with like a Brooke and Ari or something, or
Yeah.
Brannigan and maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It's that's going back a while. That's really testing the memory banks of juniors
Someone
to remember
fire
that far
up the
back.
Claude and see if it can
Fire up Claude. I don't even know
build
how it
us a
works.
website that could tell us that. I don't know. What does Claude do?
There's not
The
enough
No,
training
so
interesting.
There was these two that went 1-2 at Korea. It was Jonty and then Malik.
Oh, it was.
Oh, was
Yeah.
it 1-2
I
as
thought it was
well? Oh, well, there
1-3.
you go. Well, maybe it's this. It's the first time Kiwis have gone 1-2 twice at the World Cups.
Yeah, right.
One
Change the
season.
goalposts.
But his time was 18th in the elites, and that's no joke. Top 20
And-
elite time is no joke.
The track definitely was changing a lot throughout the day. Like it looked like it was faster and then slower, and it definitely was pretty varied. Like it was still a lot wetter, I would say, up the top. And I think there was a tailwind that came in for the elite men, which seems to happen every year.
It
Definitely
came
a part of it.
in right when Asa dropped him. And then
blew him
almost killed him.
way past the landing of a jump.
Yeah, that could have been so gnarly, eh?
Well, it was.
Well, I mean, way gnarly. Yeah. Interesting. Just back on the junior men, Sterling Stevens McNabb, and that's a pretty solid result as well.
Yeah, he's been solid, hovering around just in the top 10, which has been good. He's
Is he second year?
well.
Second year.
I'm not sure, to be completely honest. I can't remember whether he raced last year in under 19 or not. He might be first year.
Okay.
So, be good if he was. Get another year. I definitely didn't see what they say. I think the last time someone's won 3 races, or the first 3 races of junior men, was Thibaut Deprella. So that's going back a while.
Wow.
Really?
So good on Jonty. Like I expected him to be good, but he is flying.
He's head and shoulders above. I reckon. Like he is the best guy. I think everyone expected him coming in to be the best guy, but the fact that he's kind of cemented that, it's pretty damn impressive.
He was definitely like the best of the first year juniors last year. So I kind of felt like this is where he should be, but there's always someone that kind of shows up. So
yeah,
good on
that
him.
bike looks good too. Something about it. It looks very balanced. Like no funny business. It's just easy to react with.
Any other? Probably not too much exciting going on in the junior men's outside of that. Jonty's got a pretty solid. Oh, Seppi made finals as well, but he had a crash, unfortunately. So
The only thing which I
Ocado
find
zone.
interesting in there as well is like it's a pretty varied number of nationalities in there, but lots of Kiwis and Aussies through that field.
Does it return Back to the Future to the early
Must be.
mid 2000s?
Well, yeah, it must be. Like, there's quite a few in there.
who's going to come through on flat pedals?
Hey, I've got a
Good
question about the juniors and the resurgence of junior downhill. Is where are these kids? Like, how are they hitting their laps? Like, is Jonty just hitting K-loop laps, Red Dog?
Bulk era pookies. Yep, must be.
Just push laps.
Push
'Cause
laps.
I think there's something in this, right? Like, everyone thinks that you need a chairlift, but
No.
not so sure.
Well,
No, you
I
don't.
think most of these guys are spending
excellence.
their time in Rotorua and Queenstown these days.
No, just,
Oh,
all you
just
gotta do is
to
live in the
sharpen
belt of
the sword,
excellence.
but they're not. That's not where they're getting their foundations from, eh? Like,
Is this also though, one of these situations where the less, I mean, and this is just a question more than anything, but is it one of these situations where the less downhill focused your foundational riding is, the better downhill racer you are?
I want to pick that up on a different note that keeps coming up in the commentary, Lester, and it's a rant. So can I put a pin in that as a request, please?
You put a pin in that, but I will just shine a light on. I mean, there's lots of examples, really, of guys who've gone on to be real good racers and they haven't come from downhill areas like Palmy, but also like Rankin, for example. Like he would only ride his downhill bike at a race, right? national event, pretty much.
That's like KB though. KB only rides his downhill
Nah.
bike the day of a race.
Oh, these days I do.
These days,
Gets ridden twice a year, but we used to do bloody bulk shuttle laps in Nelson back in the day.
Yeah, look where that got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nowhere.
Yeah, nowhere.
I mean, there's plenty of resources in Palmy, guys. You've got the Pines jumps.
Yeah, they're in
They're
good
on,
shape these
you
days
know.
too.
They're looking good. Yep. Massey University for an urban assault session.
Yeah, it's true.
It's
true.
The skate park. That's pretty
They
good.
expanded the skate park as well.
You know, they did expand the skate park. Yeah, yeah.
Because I think one of the things that is probably helping these juniors is that if you can get a transfer from like the big roll-in of the skate park to there's a quarter, and you kind of transfer
that
there's
quarter.
like a gap.
Yeah.
If you get that, like that's pretty dialed, and I think that's probably what's propelling their
Yeah. And then
Well,
you
these
whip across
kids-
to the warehouse for a 99-cent budget cola
Yeah, we'll get a whole slab
Sick.
of them.
and just no lips it.
Yeah, that's it. And then some of them get stolen by some of the other guys that hang out and skate.
Yeah.
Because my other theory is that with all these push laps, especially with these juniors, is it's really encouraging good calf lengthening and good ankle flexion. I don't know, the last time you pushed it down
Less
bike
ankle
up a hill, it
injuries.
fucking sucks. And so, I reckon they're getting a lot more strength through their lower leg. You're not getting that on a chairlift.
No,
but on the chairlift you can get on TikTok and watch a few reels and do all that sort of thing in between.
So maybe that's
You
the
got
problem. They're
social
getting
media.
the brain rot. You're
Yeah.
getting the brain rot.
Oh, they got the brain rot.
Yeah.
The juniors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The juniors with the chairlift get the brain rot. And then they're
that's
not
a good
riding as
point.
good.
Yeah, I think it's probably true.
I think we cracked the code here. Cracked
Yep.
the
Hey,
code.
speaking of brain rot, Mark Beaumont.
Hey.
He was much better this week. He was way
He
better.
was way better. It was like they got a different Mark Beaumont and replaced the previous Mark Beaumont.
Yeah,
He was
What
way
happened there, eh?
I'll give him
Like,
credit. He was definitely a lot better this week, but Jesus Christ, Rick needs to stop interrupting him. And ask them to expand on something. Mark starts trying to basically put his analysis in, and then he's just cut off again by Rick. And you're like, yeah, thanks, Rick.
I like
Mark
that.
Beaumont just comes across
come
as a massive bike nerd who sometimes forgets that he's on the mic. Either he forgets that he's on the
I want him
mic,
to
or
be
he's
a nerd.
really conscious of the fact that he's on the mic and he doesn't want to talk.
He was a
No,
lot more
he's-
confident this past week. A lot
Yeah.
more.
For sure.
He's the analyst, so he's meant to be a bit of a nerd, but Rick just needs to let him talk.
He
Needs
had
to
some
stop.
good stuff to say.
Yeah.
It's really hard with downhill too, because you can't if he's trying to expand on something during somebody's run, it'll take him half the run to expand on something.
That's true.
That's why Rick's jumping in, but it's kind of you want the info, but
But he's not
there's no
even giving
time
him.
for it.
He's not even giving him like 3 fucking seconds. Like he starts to talk, and then he's like, and he's red at the next split, and you're like, yeah, we can see that. We've also got a screen we can watch, and then he'll miss spots. Someone will be up at a split, and he doesn't even talk about it, and you're like, come on, Rick,
Yeah. I heard that that they were commentating remotely, which is why
really?
there was heaps of so apparently that's why there was not a lot of real inside intel
interesting.
about what was going on apart
Budgets
from
get-
what
Warner
Fossum
Brother
was
budget's
sending
getting a bit tight.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You're trying to promote this sport and build up that kind of fan following. It's not the way to do it, doing it from far away.
I had a thought about this the other day, and there's all this talk of well, not all this talk, but how do we grow the sport? And I'm like, at the end of the day, mountain biking is so niche that people aren't just going to turn it on and try and watch it if they don't know anything about mountain biking. Like, it's kind of weird if you're not a mountain biker when you turn it on and watch it. You're like, why are these fucking guys just blasting down a hill? Doesn't make a lot of sense.
I've got a
it's
controversial
pretty
take
niche.
on how you'd make it more high profile, how you draw more people into it. And I think there should only be 15 guys in the finals. Men's and women's 15. And my reasoning for this is you're not going to draw people into it who don't want to watch mountain biking, right? but there's a heap of mountain bikers who are on that next like ring out who are into mountain biking but don't watch racing. And so those people need something to like connect with. They need some identities. And at the moment, there's too many different people who are all top racers that, you know, most people have no idea who.
Would you like to see an
90%
F1 style setup where we've only always got like 22 people on the start line?
Yeah,
Each
I
team
reckon,
has
I reckon
two,
that's the answer.
have
I
some
reckon you
reserve,
go to the beginning of the season and everyone who's on the grid is like has a high profile and everyone knows who everyone is.
What would we do? So you'd have like DH1, which would be the elites. And then for DH2, they would be running 27.5 wheels. And for DH3, they'd be on 26.
And you put a crown restriction in and a suspension travel restriction in.
But then,
So those
You've got to
runners
come up through the ranks.
They got to be a spec.
spec class.
Spec.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spec
I
class
reckon
would be
spec
good.
class-
Everyone's riding a
spec
common
class
stuff.
racing would be real good, I reckon.
That'd be real cool.
Yeah, but they do that in motocross, and then you get like, you know, you get a KTM factory edition bike, which just has all this trick stuff on it anyway. So it just becomes like a way higher spec bike. But
No, but even if you had spec classes and you buy a rig and that's your rig, and they're all the same.
what about it? Oh, so it's just like a spec class, and so everybody is riding a
The same thing.
exact same bike, same tires.
Yeah, it's like communism.
But
Yeah.
that would be pretty cool actually. Like, hey, you can choose your size, and here's your choice of tires, and here's your bike and
You
your
don't get to choose
suspension.
tires. KB gets to choose your tires for you. You get to choose from KB's
It's bone
Shorty.
dry. You're running full spikes.
You, my friend, are running hard compound Vittoria tires.
That's it.
It's
That's
like,
Hey, did you guys know that there was also an elite race on the weekend?
yes, I've been trying to segue to that for a while, and every time I keep trying to segue to it, it doesn't really quite work out.
We can talk about Palmer some more.
Well, I
Keep
wanted to go with a historic first for the podcast and talk about the elite women first, because normally we talk about them after the men and sometimes forget just about completely. So I was going to actually talk about the elite women's race first.
You sound like there's a butt coming, but there's not.
No.
So let's talk about the women.
But holy fuck, Valley Hole is on form this season.
Beatdown.
Jesus.
Absolute beatdown.
Good Lord. Like, I mean, last year it took her most of the season to get one win, and this year she's 3 for 3, and it's just like lights out.
So
That bike has to be like massively better, right?
Well,
And the fact
I mean,
she's
we
not
talked
paying
about it.
for her own stuff.
Yeah, we talked about it last week. The fact she's not paying for all the team to get to the race as well probably helps. It's probably a lot of stress taken off her this year. But I mean, I think it's pretty clear that Commonwealth's good.
100%.
bike goes all right.
But
That's just fine.
I mean, it's
She,
not surprising, but it is surprising. After last season, I didn't think she would be this good. But yeah, domination.
What do you guys
any-
say about that? Yeah, I mean, she was head and shoulders above the others. She put a good time gap in there. Well, reasonable time gap.
So I was talking to Win about this as well, and he was like, think about it, why they've chosen this race to do this for a historic first to have the elite woman last. The hope is that Valley wins the race because she's literally the hometown hero in Leogang. And sure enough, she does. So couldn't have worked out to be a better topsy-turvy weekend, as Rick likes to say all the time.
Topsy-turvy. I thought the atmosphere looked great too with the women
did.
going ice.
They follow the men pretty quickly as well. So I've got another theory, they should always run it this way around because the women's field is smaller. So you finish the men's and then you're into the women's field pretty quickly and you get through the back half of the field pretty quickly and then you're into the pointy end of the racing. And that's what everyone wants to watch, right? Everyone wants to watch the top 5 or the top 10 maybe. And you don't have to wait as long to see the fastest woman on the hill.
I was thinking about this today, and I was thinking, what about if you did 10 elite women, 20 elite men, the top 5 elite women, and then the top 10 elite men? Or maybe even the top 5 elite women and then top 5 men. Like, kind of mix it together.
What if you did the top 5 juniors, the top 20 men, and the top 10 women, or top 15 men, or something?
Yeah, maybe then go like top 5 junior women, top 5 junior men, top 5 elite women, top 5 elite men. Put all the top races together at the end of the day. That'd
be sick, because the top 5 juniors would be knocking on the door.
I like it. Only thing you have potentially there is, if you have like a really weather affected race and there's been like a big gap between when someone raced earlier on, and could lead to some dramas.
They should just make the finals real time.
EWS did this, EWS would be like women, guys, and then the top women, top guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be quite cool actually if you went like the top 5 elite women and top 5 elite men were the last down the hill.
I reckon flip a coin. There's a coin toss, and you get to pick like the women or the men. They send a delegate, and they do the coin toss, and then they toss the coin.
Maybe they should just let people choose their start time. So like the top 20 men, the top 10 women, and the top 5 juniors.
Yeah,
the lottery.
Get to choose their start time, and they've got like a band, and you go in order of like fastest seed gets first pick. And then all the teams are going to have meteorologists sitting there going, okay, yeah, it looks like 3:55 is the ideal slot. Okay, we're going to go in there. And you're going to get like elite men's dropping in, and then there's going to be elite women dropping in as well because she's got next pick.
It seems like a terrible idea.
Yeah, I do still have some issues. I do still have some issues with the way they do the ordering from Q1 and Q2 because, like, Finn won Q2, but it was the fastest time of qualifying.
Yeah.
I feel like it should still be done by overall times, regardless of like whether you go through Q1 or Q2. Like, I think he should have still been the last person down the hill.
Yeah, it's weird that you would. I think so because it doesn't make sense to me.
Okay,
they do that because your qualifying time is your qualifying time. It shouldn't matter in my mind where that qualifying time comes from.
Yeah.
Okay, but to put this in a supercross analogy, so the guy in the LCQ gets the fastest lap time, so you get the first gate pick?
Yeah.
No, he should not.
No, see,
sure.
I just think the two qualifying things doesn't make any fucking sense. Just have one qualifying, like we said, because if the top ranked rider in Q2, let's say Goldstone just has a mechanical or something in Q1 like he did last weekend, and then in Q2 he just smokes everyone. Like, he's the fastest guy on the hill, right? But if there's weather in the mix, then it's not exactly fair because he should have qualified for the first time round. But then also he's the fastest guy on the hill for qualifying. So
no, he's not.
They should just not have two qualifying.
He's not, because they've excluded 20 guys out of Q1 or whatever it is.
Yeah, but
they would have probably been the fastest.
I think we're spending too much time trying to fix all of Warner Brothers' problems at the moment.
They should have protected riders.
Look, if they want a brains trust, they know where to come.
Yeah, they do. Great result for Marine. Second place for Marine. But then Anna Newkirk on the podium last year and this year as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's pretty good here. Pretty good in the Leogang.
Is Gloria Scarzi like the most underrated elite woman?
No. And I'll tell you why, KB, because I said last year that Gloria Scarzi is awesome.
Yes, you have been on the Gloria Scarzi train.
I'm a Gloria Scarzi guy.
He's a Scarzi guy. She was good on Canyon when she was on the Pirelli. Was she on Pirelli Canyon? She was good on there.
Was she? Because she was on Zero last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she was on MS Racing.
Like some Scarzi.
Miss
Scarzi. Either her or Lisa Bouladu.
Scarzi.
Good result for Jenna. Back in the finals. Top 10 for Jenna Hastings. Yep. Solid.
Back on the build.
Yeah, which is good. I can't believe Millie Yonset was racing, let alone making finals, after she got absolutely destroyed last week.
Oh, yeah. Man, that was crazy. That crash was mega, wasn't it, last week?
Yeah. It's massive.
I forgot about that.
What do you got, Lester? You haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah, no. had a comment, but I don't think I'll go there.
He's
Are you
so
lying down,
tired
Lisa?
from
Are you
training.
dead?
He's
Just
Are you in
this
bed?
just in. I've had a message from a friend of the podcast and an insider on the World Cup series.
I win.
Passing on some more good Warner Brothers Discovery gossip. Their plan is to get all the teams to promote how green they are and even have an award for the team that's the greenest.
It's bike racing. You're already in the right zone.
That's
Well,
ridiculous.
I think Aon Racing are going to
Fucking
win because I
hell.
saw last week they had all these stats of how much energy they'd got from their solar panels and had put back into the grid. I love it though, because we're so green. This is a bit like F1 and they're fucking, they're trying to make it look green because they're using batteries, but meanwhile they're flying jumbo jets all across the world, flying race
That's
cars
true,
and
yeah.
race teams around. I mean, it's just like all these massive trucks, like it's this big dick swinging contest of who's got the biggest, most tricked out rig at the moment in the pits. And they're going to try and make them promote how green they are.
But it's already bike racing. Like F1,
Yeah.
it's
It's a petrol sport to begin
motorsport.
with.
It's
Yeah.
already on the back foot. Like bike racing is already on the front foot.
It's a little bit like the Tour de France trying to promote that as their green thing, but they've got like 80 cars or whatever, plus however many motorbikes. It's just a complete crock.
I know.
Tell you what, guys, this might be Matt Fairbrother's opportunity here.
I was literally about to say Matt Fairbrother is going to win this.
He's going to win the Green Award.
Yes.
Listen up,
Yeah.
Caleb. This is your next marketing angle.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if Warner Brothers is serious about that, they just need to ban e-bikes from the pits entirely, because there's nothing eco-friendly about an e-bike, is there? All those precious metals that go into those batteries.
Hey, I've got a serious question though now, and this is what I'm going to direct towards Chris.
Wrong podcast.
Will Finn ever make it?
Wow, KB, that's a great question. Look, I would say that the fact that he's on a top-tier team and he's been racing downhill as a profession for a long time means that he absolutely has made it. But if you put an asterisk next to these last two results, KB, because I
Put
wouldn't
an
blame you if
asterisk
you
next to
did.
them.
There's a few.
Where's it?
there's
Why
a
would-
few
why would there be an
asterisks floating around.
asterisk?
There's a couple of asterisks.
How are
Lowe's
you putting an asterisk against him just winning in the mud?
last 2 weekends, right? Just saying. There's a few people out this season.
What
Nah,
about
I'm
this Mont Saint Anne win that it for a couple of years back?
What about all the other people that were at the race?
What about Amory Perron, who's
Just
fucking
saying.
gnarly?
Yeah. I think that trumps everything.
No, I actually had a note on this, KB. I did my my pre-podcast prep, and I have a question for you. Do you think this is because Lorena's letting Finn ride up front in the Specialized truck?
Well, I was wondering whether maybe it's because Finn doesn't have to ride in the truck between races anymore. Maybe he gets to fly.
Ah, that's possible. Well, he also doesn't have to clean Loic's shoes every weekend. You know, like
Maybe that's
pressure's
the
off.
difference.
He just gets to be the number one rider for a weekend.
I did like someone put in our shared notes about Tani's not Tani anymore. She's Finn's partner.
Thanks for bringing it up, KB. That was one of my
I
questions.
did. I don't know if you guys saw. She posted a photo of Finn holding some Lucky Charms in front of his Lucky Charms. He was like nude, and he had a box of Lucky Charms over his crotch. It was obviously taken. That it would appear that it might have been like, I don't know, in an Airbnb or something like that, and it was taken obviously from a loft, like looking down at him. And I'm scrolling the gram, and that came up. She was like congratulating him or whatever for his win. And it's not very often that I see something and I just crack up, but I saw that and I just wet my pants. It was so good. So weird.
So,
But
that is good.
so I will just want to reflect back a week on the other podcast when I was questioning if the Red Bull helmet had lost its shine and if the Monster helmets were actually taking their place. Well, I just want to clarify what I was getting at there, and that was that I kind of said those things with the hope that one of the Red Bull riders would actually be a winner this week.
You
Sure
were
enough,
using
that's
it
what
as
happened.
motivation.
Motivation, yeah. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So anyway, that's what we saw. It came through. But The notable Red Bull helmet that was missing from anywhere was Jackson Goldstone. And KB, I wondered if you had any inside intel as to what's happened at the syndicate.
Oh, Red Dog's your guy for that.
No. No, I do not.
You don't
Has anyone
have
got,
anything, KB? You don't have anything?
No, nothing's
Nothing?
filtered through on the Monday morning meetings or anything.
Can you hear that,
Whose
Kerry?
alarm is
There it
going
is.
off? Oh, is that the panic
It's the,
button?
it's the panic button.
He's hit it.
It's the panic button.
Look,
Oh, that's such
Are we
good-
panicking? Are we panicking?
it's
Something's
valid.
not right. It's got to be
The-
not right. Like he's
panic-
not right.
Panic button
So-
is valid. I mean, look, I would have murdered someone for an 11th, but
Dude, tell me about it.
the things we would have done for an 11th place, but 11th
For
is not a place
111th,
you see Jackson.
If you were me.
Do you,
And
you reckon
this
that's-
is three races in a row that haven't been good now either, which is a worry.
Is he?
For
They
any of-
do
any
allude
of
to
the
him not
team.
being right.
I'm not even talking about just Goldstone. I'm talking about the whole team.
yeah, but
Ah,
Jackson is
Andy's,
the same.
Andy's
No,
going
Cobb
all
was
right.
good.
He had a crash,
Paul was
was
but-
going
behind him.
didn't he? Didn't he have a
He was
crash?
18th, wasn't he? 15th.
No, but Cole dropped in that awkward period between when it was really wet and the end.
Sounds like
he
an
got the
excuse to me.
sticky. He got the sticky course.
Kolb's
Yeah, the
segments
sticky
were
course
6,
is- that's
4,
vehicle.
3, 7, and then he just about go down, or he did go down like at near
He
the
had
end
an
somewhere.
awkward moment in the woods, I think.
Yeah,
But he was on the sticky course like
No,
a lot of them.
Andy was all right. I'm not panicking about him, but
No, I'm not panicking. Surely something's up with Goldstone. Like, is he injured or something?
I don't know.
Because
Yeah,
they even allude to the fact that something's not quite right with him.
I feel like
I think it's the new team manager. The vibe's gone.
Who's the
The
new
rot
team? I
set
thought it
in.
was Petey.
Nah, there's some new guy.
it's Petey's old mental coach from like his racing days is now the team manager
Oh,
there.
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
Petey had a mental coach when he was racing. I thought he just drank heaps.
I thought it was just Rob Warner.
maybe it was a dude that drank beers with him. I'm not sure.
Just
Are you sure it's not just because Loick's not there and he just doesn't have his doesn't have the dog to chase?
It's rough. I mean, you look at his splits, and his segments were 20th, 14th, 16th, 13th, where he won this race last year.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dominated too.
Yeah, it's an interesting one anyway. But the girls were not up to much either.
No,
Um,
I don't think either of them qualified again, did they? No, they
no, I
didn't.
don't think so.
That sounds like a
Um,
team dynamic issue to me.
That's why I was pointing at the new team manager. What's changed? Well, I can point one thing out. Anyway, mere speculation.
No
So
comment.
I saw a note there as well that we don't like the motorway, and I have to agree. I don't like the
I don't
motorway.
like it.
It's so
I've got a
boring.
few reasons for that. One, it's
My,
boring.
my reasoning is that one, it provides boring racing, and it's too influenced by external factors, aka the wind.
I agree. And
Oh,
It's such a crucial part
so-
of the race.
I also would agree. That, dirty.
and it sucks. It takes up so much of the race, and it sucks.
I'm going to go back into the results again because there's quite a few like good things that went well, interesting things. Emery, I think he's crashed twice this season, right? He crashed last week and he crashed at the first round. He gets second here, but is leading the points. So
Oh,
2
is
out of
he?
3.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
2 out of 3 rounds this season he
Interesting.
crashes and he's
Crazy.
leading the points now.
Wow.
This season is like
Fuck, imagine if
full
Emery just
unpredictable.
sneakily took the season
Mm.
without really dominating. Because that's what you'd expect from Emery, right? Is that he just blows everyone out of the water. But
Well, that's why I sort of brought this up because I'm looking at it now. Emery's leading on 421 points. Finn's on 392. So there's not a huge gap there. Like it's less than 30 points. Benoit is sneakily in third on 370.
Oh, right.
And then there's a bit of a gap back to just Mr. Consistency, Troy Brosnan in fourth.
Oh, Don't you love to see
Actually,
it?
not even. Oh, no, there's a reasonable gap. It's 60.
That was his
69
crash.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah, again,
Cool.
people who
Yeah.
eat shit and
Oh.
get up and still get fourth in the race was
Where was the
yeah,
other guy?
very
Where was
impressive.
the guy who was riding the bike that he hit? Was he just
He was
ejected
was
into
down
the grass?
Yeah, he was in the grass on the side.
Oh, okay.
It was another Australian guy, wasn't it?
Mm.
I don't know.
They were hitting
Oh,
trains.
was it?
It was,
Yeah.
he was
But-
another Australian.
So what I was getting at, I think if you want to look at the overall now, I mean, we're only 3 races in, but that's a third of the season basically. I would be putting money on this coming down to Emery and Finn. I feel like this is going to turn into those two battling it out for the rest of the season.
I'm here for that. I'd like to see that with a couple of wild cards in there.
Like I said last week, Asa had a bad race, but he was still in like 3rd overall or something. But now he's had 2 bad races in a row. And that's pushed him back a long way. I mean, Jackson's out of this thing. Like, I don't know if you're coming back from 3 bad races. He's in 23rd overall at this point.
He'd have to go on. It'd be interesting to run some scenarios through Claude.
Are you going to come up with if he wins every race from here on out type situation?
That's what I was pretty much going to say, but there's so many variables. But if anyone can figure it out, Claude can do that.
But if you've got a dude like Emery who's done it in the past, and I mean Finn sitting in 2nd, just won again, like could be the year that kind of starts clicking for him.
I mean, just imagine how cool it would be if Finn had a really good year and he finished like if he won or
I want to pour a little.
Like, it'd be pretty cool.
I want to pour a little bit of cold water on your fairy tale there, Lester, because you acknowledged this a minute ago.
Coming from the guy who said he won't make it.
I told you he's already made it. He's living the dream. That's making it. At this point, every result's a win, as far as I'm concerned. I'm a Finn guy. I've always been a Finn guy, and I will always be a Finn guy.
Anyway, I want to know what's the cold water.
Yeah, speed it up.
The last 15 riders down the hill had a sticky track. They had a slow track, and
he was the fastest time in qualifying.
I'm not talking about Finn. I'm talking about you're basing your whole season predictions on the last 3 races, including this one, which there's a big asterisk next to a lot of the field. Not Finn. I've always been a Finn guy. But
what about Emery? He only raced a few people before Finn.
Emery dropped.
Does he get an asterisk?
And I think Emery was one of the last riders when the track was still wet enough to be pretty quick. And he said it himself in the keyhole. He was like, "Who the fuck is that, Lisa?"
It's Aaron Franklin.
Oh.
The cops are looking for him.
Amazing. Just a
the rotor
police
are asking for sightings of him.
Yes. Is he on a barge?
On the 8th of June.
Is he on a barge somewhere?
Is he missing? Is he missing, or is he in trouble?
He's missing as of the 8th of June.
Oh, jeez.
If you go back and watch the replay and you watch Emery in the keyhole when they're interviewing him, you'll hear him say it in the best French accent, "My time will get smucked." He was convinced that his time was slow, and then
he went before Finn.
I'm not talking about Finn.
I don't know what you're talking about at this point.
Talking about a big chunk of the top qualifiers who had a slow track.
Well, I think there's some evidence to that though, because Finn also did say, "I can't fucking believe I won." So
I think that was because he was just so happy.
Well, hey, we've got what's next weekend, isn't it?
We're going to find out.
Right, so who is coming in, like, I'm going to run through the names. Emery, Finn, Benoit, Troy, Jordan Williams, Asa Vermette, Max Allren, Lucas Shaw, Andy Cole, Ryan Pinkerton is your top 10. Who's going to suddenly jump up and start battling with those two in 1st and 2nd place?
Asa.
But Asa's already, like,
how many far back is
the overall points down? There, right?
It's a steep hill.
And also,
I don't disagree, Kerry.
The thing is,
but you're assuming that Finn's form's going to continue.
Oh, I think it will. But it's also hard because we've just seen Lucas Shaw go from leading the series after his very first win last week to not qualifying this week, and now he's in 8th. So shit can change really quickly. But I think if you were going to put money on anyone, like Emery staying at the top is a pretty hard bet to pass up.
Oh, my money's on Emery for sure. I mean, I'm a Finn guy. I've always been a Finn guy. I always will be a Finn guy. I've believed in him from the get-go. But I'm an Emery guy. AP4, man. All day.
All right. Does anyone else have anything they want to talk about in that?
Yeah,
in
I've
the
got
elite men?
an official complaint, and you touched on it, KB, but I don't think we did justice to it. And that is about Tani is no longer Tani anymore. She's Finn's partner. This is a complaint that I want to level with Warner Brothers, because anytime a downhiller male finds themselves in a relationship with another professional athlete, particularly mountain biker, it suddenly becomes like everyone's chat and everyone's business. The same thing happened with Luca, like
Same thing with Luca.
and it's like, serious opinion, it sucks for Tani, because suddenly Tani's Finn's partner is at the bottom watching the race. It's like, no, Tani's been racing, and also no one cares. That's their thing. They go and do that.
Well, so the other day, some fucking Instagram page popped up on my feed, and it was like a UCI dating rumors Instagram.
Oh wow, that's
And it
that's too
was
far.
this whole post about whether Luca and Yolanda had broken up. I'm like,
okay.
Jesus
This
Christ,
is
why
my
are
point, right? Like,
why are people actually following this?
Okay, I agree. So why the fuck are the commentators talking about it on the live broadcast? Like, it's such shit chat. It's no one's business. Unless
I thought we had
they're asking the commentators, hey, can you promote our relationship, please? That'd be great.
Maybe they are.
They could be. In that case, I'm all for it. As I said, always been a Finn guy.
I have a,
Now I'm a
I have
Tani
a
guy.
question. Does Specialized? They've got a female rider now, eh? Do they have an elite or just a junior? Elite?
Junior.
Just a junior. Okay.
Yeah, I believe just a junior.
Scrap my comment. I couldn't remember which one.
Speaking of elite specialized female riders, Winnie won the Enduro.
She did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out Winnie Goldsbury.
That's pretty epic.
Smashed it too.
That
It
race
was a
actually
good
looked real
margin.
good too.
Mm.
Yeah, bring back Enduro.
I just wish there was more top tier women for her to compete against, because I feel bad that Enduro's going to fizzle out just as she's getting real awesome.
Is she
Genuine question. Who is actually good in the elite men's enduro? Because I couldn't tell you who's won any of the races this year.
Sloma Lacasek.
Oh,
Yeah,
the Yeti guy.
Yeah.
Ah, that makes sense. He's been pretty good for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of the only guy I recognised almost.
Yeah.
What a EDR.
Going back to the overall, we're going to Lenzerheide next weekend, and Amory won Lenzerheide last weekend, just as a. But also,
He won it last weekend
last year,
and this coming weekend.
Sorry,
he raced twice. He raced two locations in one weekend.
Last year, Amory won Lenzerheide, and Henry Kiefer was second, and Henry Kiefer was third this just past
Henry
weekend.
Kiefer
So
looked good this weekend.
Yeah, he looked real good.
Sneaky
good.
He
is sneaky good, isn't he?
The awkward top section through the stumps. He was mid.
Oh, he got that best. I reckon the best out of anyone. He was awesome.
Because he had a moment out of the top, and then it was just riding angry, and it was so quick. It was sick.
He was the one who did he pump that low sort of rut thing and just press up the bars,
He was one of these guys who was quite late down the hill, and a lot of the people who dropped in before him were like,
he had a sticky track.
4 or 5 seconds back. And he was one of the only people in that group of riders who didn't appear to lose a lot of time in the woods, because he'd lost time at the top, and then he pretty much held his gap or recovered it through the rest of the track. I'm a Kiefer guy.
How pissed is Troy? I was going to say just getting bumped off the podium by his young teammate, but he was good second and a half behind him. So
yeah, but Troy,
if we're Troy, we're focused on that.
He's never going to get upset about a younger
Focus
teammate
on the championship.
Coming through, you know? Troy's the guy who's going to be happy for his colleagues.
I saw a stat that in like the last 30 races or something, Troy's been outside of the top 10 twice. Something insane like
What a
that.
legend.
Troy's the guy who brings some nice beers to the barbecue, and he puts them in the chili bin, and then someone comes along and they sneak a couple, and they've only bought pretty rubbish beers. Troy's okay with that.
Yeah, and you know what he does?
So you know what?
Troy's the guy that cops it. He knows you've taken one of his good beers, and he sees you do it, and he gives you a little nudge on the shoulder. He goes, "Hey,
Yeah.
mate," you know, like
Yeah.
he sort of just
Yeah,
smiles.
yeah.
Okay, you know,
Cheeky
there's
bastard.
plenty more
Yeah.
where they came from, mate. I'll
Yeah.
head back and get some
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
You know,
He puts his nice steaks with your average steaks for the
100%.
barbie, and then when there's the divvy up, he doesn't. He lets everyone sort of free for all on it. You know.
Absolutely. Like he's the guy that he'll take 3 of your lashes from Fabian, so that you don't have to take so many for getting a bad result this weekend.
He is
Like
he
when they
is the
line
elder
up,
statesman
and
now.
Fabian's like, right, punishment's coming for those that ended outside the top 10, and then he steps up and says, "I'll take yours, mate. Don't worry about it."
Right. Anyway, moving on. Max Olren in 4th.
Good idea, KB. Good
Yeah.
idea.
Here's my hot take, guys. Max Olren will be a free racer within 3 years. Stamp that right now.
A free racer. What makes you think he'll
Yeah,
be a free racer?
too many whippy and whips and stuff. You know, he looks too like he's having too much fun.
Let him be a kid.
No, I want a short back and sides racer, Kerry. I don't want this flair.
I'm with you, KB.
No,
Let it-
stamp
He's
it
got
out.
plenty
now
of time
before
to
he's carried
stop his
away.
whips and go fast.
yeah, let him have fun.
No. This isn't fun. You guys all know it's not. It shouldn't be fun out there.
Hey, shout
KB,
out
how much fun did you have on the downhill bike? Very little.
a lot. That's why I didn't do very good. Ethan
I
Craig,
don't know.
shout out Cam Cole. I feel like Cam Cole really bought that talent. You know, he
Oh,
rose
100.
that talent up
Yeah.
with Ethan.
That's his starting to click, as well.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
He was good.
Yeah. Shout out to Cam Cole.
He had like fastest sectors on a lot of the track.
And last
He
week
was-
too, he had a fastest
he was-
sector.
He had the first 3 splits. He was the fastest sectors through each of those splits. So
Wow, that's
he
legit.
was on one. Richie Rood, 7th
Yeah,
place.
Did I?
Good Richie
Did
Rood.
I?
What a legend.
He was firing. It's great to see.
It's so
Gosh,
cool
he's
to see.
aggressive.
Oh, this is what I wanted to bring up, Lester. There's a good segue actually from Richie Rood that I asked you to put a pin in this earlier. Commentators for a long time now have made the comment about how riders who have done well in enduro will do well on this track, or their instincts from racing enduro will serve them well today. And I heard that too many times this weekend. My question is that bullshit? Like, is that a myth? Do you think that Richie's dropping in going, I'm going to do really well here because I used to race enduro and I know how to race enduro track? Or is he going, no, I'm a downhill racer. I don't know how to race a downhill.
I think
I
just
think
Richie
they were
knows how to
probably
go
referring
fast.
to the conditions, weren't they?
Well, to me, it's one of these
They can
throwaway
adapt to the
comments that
conditions as
means
they go.
nothing. And I'd like them to explain what they mean by that, because, like, are they any better at adapting to conditions than downhill racers, given that they've all been practicing the track all week? Like, is there something unique about being an enduro racer that makes you good at racing Schladming in the rain or any other downhill track?
No.
No.
And that's my point. It's just fucking filler that these commentators are just throwing in there. Better chat.
Well, I mean, he
please.
was.
Chris's mic drop.
I mean, Martin Mays was in finals again, but he was back a bit. So
But that's because Martin Mays is an awesome downhill racer. Like, it's almost like, just say
Well,
he's good at riding a
put it this
downhill
way:
bike.
Richie was a junior world champ in downhill before enduro even existed. Well,
Exactly.
before he started racing enduro. So Richie's just a downhiller who went on hiatus for a while and did really good at this other discipline, and then came back.
Yeah, it's like, I haven't watched any enduro racing to hear the commentary, but I can't imagine there's too many people saying, well, Richie's going to be doing really well here because he used to be a downhill racer, and this track will serve him well.
Yeah.
Was at the start, I reckon, when he started.
Mm.
But mostly because he probably didn't have the fitness.
Do you
But,
guys
like,
know who Vincent Company is?
Learned
I don't.
about that.
No,
He was the manager
no,
for
I had to look him
Bayern
up,
Munich.
Kerry.
Is he a player manager? Because Rick loves talking about player managers.
Nah, I think he's just a manager, but he was a player. Is a player
Right.
manager one that plays and manages at the same
I
time?
think so, because
What's
that's
the
what
manager
Rick
of
was
players?
always referring to.
Like BK
Joe
and
Breeden.
stuff.
Joe
Oh,
Breeden as
Breeden,
player manager last year. A lot of Joe Breeden player manager talk.
No, don't
Yeah,
give
he
us
played
this
soccer too, Joe
football
Breeden. He was on the
crossover
books for
bullshit.
Everton, guys.
For who?
Everton.
Oh, Bodie
Right.
Kuhn was a backcountry skier. I didn't know that.
Well,
So going back to Chris's previous rant, if you're good at sports, you're good at sports. You know?
Well, no. In fairness, if you were on the books at Everton,
Michael
you'll
Jordan
do
wasn't
well
that good
at
at
trade.
baseball.
So my
Not as
other
good as he was at
throwaway
basketball.
comment that I'm
Nah,
sick of
that's
hearing,
fair. He wasn't. Yeah.
This is a classic throwaway comment that this was a Mark Beaumont, and I think it was when Danny was on course. Mark Beaumont goes talking about the conditions and talking about how Danny rides in the wet back home all the time, the UK tracks, blah, 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 lots of mud. He could ride this with his hands behind his back or his eyes closed or something. And then he crashed in the mud because he hit a root. And I was just like, you can't
Commentator's
say
case.
that. Yeah. Or just,
Kid of the day. Someone put that in the notes.
A lot of blue and white, eh? Is that on trend at the moment, Leicester? Blue and white, sort of.
Yeah.
Leicester is our style guide.
What's this season's colour palette?
Oh, there's too many to pick from. To be honest, I didn't see anything that super stood out to me, but I did like Ali's Fox speed suit kit, the white with light grey.
White was not a great pick for this weekend, was it?
Not so much for this weekend, no. But I thought that kit was quite cool. Lots of the Fox speed suit going around. I'm still not quite sold on the fact that they've used the aero fabric on the sleeves when it's so wrinkly everywhere else. It kind of probably doesn't do anything.
I'm getting a little bit tired of the kit drops. Like, it used to be the track walk photos. You know, go back a couple of years ago and I was ranting about track walk photos. Everyone would have their track walk photos up. Now it's fucking kit drops every weekend. Bring back the days when Nathan Rennie was winning the World Cup on the same bike that he started the season on, probably welded up a couple of times, and probably still wearing the same stinky couple of jerseys that he went through the whole season in.
I think there's something in that. I think, you think back to those days and, the Crank team and that, and they were running the same kit all season, and it really gives some good continuity to it. And as a fan, it would be kind of like, I don't know, what other sport has a uniform? And all of a sudden they come out and it's completely different.
Yeah. It'd be like a basketball team just changing their jersey every single game.
Yeah. Yeah. And not retaining any real element of. I kind of like what road cycling do in that they have a standard kit and then every now and then there's a swap out kit for a specific reason, not just because it's another race. Chris, you've got your hand up.
Yeah.
I've raised my hand on this.
Is that the finger that KB was talking about earlier?
Was not at Chris's house.
KB's above me. His window's
PTSD.
So
anyway,
I think the two teams that do that very well, though, Leicester, so I'll back off. AP, my guy, Emery. Those guys got a tight kit, and they've got real good, consistent team kit. And it's like a busy, lots of sponsor logos, fast looking kit. And then the big Specialized kit, just the full red. I'm here for that.
Specialized is tight.
Gets it. And I think they're disciplined as well because they run a race kit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'd like to see more of, is practice kits, quali kits, whatever. But then race day, you put your number ones on, it's the same. Pull the black jersey on. And Yeti do this well, right? Yeti's got the turquoise.
Just a bit too much turquoise.
Too much. The helmet. It's the helmet, Kerry. Too much turquoise.
I did enjoy Jonty was running some non-sponsored goggles in his race run, and the team manager was very quick to get those off him at the bottom of the hill.
Right.
I did notice that. I was like, oh, that's not your sponsor's goggles there.
I think we've got an opportunity here because Jonty's obviously flying and he's he's getting a bit of leverage with Yeti, I would imagine. I'd like to see him campaign for a Blinky homage. Bike.
Nice.
So give me that turquoise and white with a white fork on it. And that white kit that
chromed
Blinky
out
as well.
Crowns. Didn't Blinky have
I think so. Could we
polished crowns? It was sick.
Could we get
White rims on that thing.
actually, the perfect would be to have some sort of homage to Blinky and Justin Leov, who were both on Yeti at the same time.
That would be good.
Which one of them are you putting into a real rank helmet, like a Met helmet?
Someone's got to have a laser helmet.
Yeah.
Sorry, Justin.
Jonty's
Actually, no,
helmet's
it would-
looking
it would have been
mighty
a big-
bare, though. It
At
could
that
do
point,
with
it
an
would have been
OGB sticker.
A big Bell moto helmet.
The big golf ball.
Can confirm Blinky's bike had chrome crowns on it because I have a photo of the bike sitting in the bike shed in Wanganui.
259 plate on it?
No, it doesn't have the plate on it though. It's got a big old stem on it though. It looks like about a 60mm stem.
Have they got those chrome stonkshions?
Yeah, she's chrome.
Oh, that's
nice.
Yeah.
There
So, word out to Jonty. We'll do a whip around. We'll go and see the Bursa at Palmy Boys. We'll get the boys to put a bit of money in the hat. We'll go and get a custom bike.
Maybe we need to pay Jonty and get him on a sticker deal. Get an OTB sticker on his visor.
Yeah.
Wonder how much he wants. Maybe his dad can maybe SD if you're listening still.
What
If
does
you've
it
made it
cost
this
to
far.
get
Get
OTB
him
stickers? Can we do like
can
the
negotiate
Sandhill
this.
split helmet where on one side it's the PNBH's crest and on the other side is the OTB
Jack
logo?
Daniels.
Jack Daniels.
OTB.
Yeah. Poor Jonty, like he's just getting all the decisions made for him by his old man and us.
So kid of the day, I'm giving a Specialized. I like that red.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
clean.
to be honest, I really like what they've done with their entire off-road program, and that they all predominantly are red all the time.
That's good.
That's smart.
The big S, they know
Specialized has been a red brand. Actually, I did quite like the Troy Lee stuff that the Kenyan team was running too. That looked really nice, the blue and white.
The Troy Lee stuff
Plain.
this year seems to be quite like classic Troy Lee style. There's something about it. It's like
it's just that clean, classic Troy Lee style.
Yeah, big chest space.
I want some wrestling, like Mexican wrestling kit style stuff to come back. Remember when Nathan Rennie ran that one year?
I saw a photo of Rennie in his Vegas kit the other day.
Oh,
Like it was a recent. He'd put it on. Yeah. That was awesome.
That's good. Do you guys realise or pay attention to the first three men's winners this season have all been from North America?
Not until you put it in the show notes.
Yeah.
Or I am.
That's interesting. I had not even read the show notes, so I didn't know
No.
either.
Good. It's good.
That'd be a while since we've had that.
It's the first time since like anything close to it, I think, for North America was fucking like Miles Rockwell days or something.
Wow.
But then it's the
Different
first
ones,
time. It's the first time that the first three rounds haven't been won by Europeans since like Minar and Gwyn were battling.
Wow.
You know what's
So it's
interesting
going back.
about the Americans at the moment is all the other like the UK and France particularly, the guys that were winning from the UK and France 20 years ago are now part of like the scene that's helping grow the sport with kids that are coming through now, like Max Commensal and Steve Pete and all those guys were around a long time ago. Doesn't seem to be the case with the US. Like the current crop starts with Gwyn pretty much, and it's like they've created their whole new scene. Like no one's seeing Sean Palmer cruising around managing a team. Imagine that.
Nah, kind of not many of those like. Wow, there's not really any of the kind of American legends around.
Is Shandro Canadian or American?
Canadian.
He's Canadian.
Yeah, like they've kind of got a new legacy, a new wave.
So I think we've pretty much covered the downhill. Did you guys watch or see much from the XC? Bit of controversy in the XC.
No, I didn't get
Just to
watch
round it out. So
No, I haven't watched it yet, but I did see the controversy parts.
Matty Cesaro gets disqualified because he rode through the like the pit
the
at the same
Feed zone.
yeah.
the tech zone, the feed zone, at the same pace as the other two that he was with, but he technically gained an advantage because he went to the front and he didn't use the tech zone, so they DQ'd him completely.
I thought you had to take something or use it.
That's a rule though. That's not that's not a new thing.
Yeah,
But,
no, I was like, it's
and
pretty black and white, but it's also, yeah.
when
kinda.
I read that, I was like, oh, really? And then I saw the video of it, and I'm just like, wow, he clearly used it to get past them, and then he actually had a really good line coming out of it into the next corner. So it kind of was definitely advantageous. There's no doubt about that.
There was an interesting one from the Elite Women's, though, where I'm not actually sure who it is. She goes, Jenny Rissfords and Sevilla Blanc come together, and Blanc goes down, and Rissfords rides straight through the tape down the inside. If that was downhill, there'd be an instant DQ.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I saw that in the page. I saw that.
She misses
she should have been DQ'd.
3.
Yeah.
She misses 3 poles going through the inside. How's that not a DQ?
Yeah, it's weirdo.
It just doesn't seem to quite make sense.
I would have thought a DQ, like, that's probably pretty drastic for an XC race, though, eh?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Because it's like a long lap, right? Yeah, at least a time penalty would have been.
Can there not be some sort of penalty, like a F1, you got to pull into the tech zone and you've got to sit there for 15 seconds or something?
Yeah, I would have thought that would be appropriate. Or
they've done that in cross country before, I think. Pretty sure they've done that before. I recall seeing that.
I had to do that at a 3-hour cross-country motocross race once because I went to the inside of a peg and I got pulled in the next lap and had to sit there for like 30 seconds, got held in there.
Yeah. So it's happened before. Was that the infamous one, Kerry?
Nah, I didn't pee in my pants that race.
Okay.
No, it was a different
I guess
one.
is the question with the Risvids part. Like,
is it because she's Jenny Risvids? I mean, Sevilla Blanc went down, so like...
Yeah, but Jenny... like, Sevilla was going down anyway, whether Jenny stayed on the track or not.
Nah, it's because Jenny hits her. That's why she goes down.
Yeah, I know, but so is Jenny being disqualified for hitting her or disqualified for cutting off the course?
Cutting the course, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did she gain an advantage out of it?
Yes.
Job done.
I mean, there's no black or white when it comes to a downhill run. If you go outside the markers, you're disqualified.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, 100%. And I kind of agree in cross country, but I think, was it you, Chris, who said about, or one of you guys, it's such a small part of the entire race that...
it should be a penalty of some sorts, at least, I reckon.
It's a really hard one. But then the Matisse Cesaro thing, it's like the rule, as far as I understand, is you have to take... No, you don't even have to take something.
Don't know. Maybe they need to make the tech zone longer then. Make it purposefully longer.
Where are we?
I did read something about...
I feel like with that kind of stuff, it needs to be black and white.
Yeah.
There can't be any debate over
100%.
whether or not you go.
But this is the UCI. Everything is like... But man, everything is like that. It's terrible. I was just going to see the Cesaro thing.
While you're doing that, Lester,
I'll find it.
Big news, Lewis Hamilton and Ferrari back on top. That's exciting.
It was impressive. Impressive to see. George
Actually,
Russell
this is
not
why
be happy.
Goldstone's not going so well. He was at Monaco. Did you know that?
He was. I saw pictures of that, actually.
He was hanging out in the Red Bull zone at Monaco.
So was Valley.
Was she?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Why is that theory out of the water?
Yeah, he's partying too hard. He's lost focus.
Someone had also asked what tyres the winner was on. Who did?
I don't know, but I think it was cool to see the race determined so much by tyre selection. We haven't seen a race like that in a while. It seemed like they had a really big impact.
Finn was on mud tyres though.
Was it? He would have. Yeah, he came down in a time where it would have been mud
It was
tyre.
pre-sticky mud.
Pre-sticky.
Do you
But later,
think,
it's like that would have been a hard decision to be on dries or muds.
Well, it definitely dried out up the top
Mm.
where that
and they
stuff
were
can
losing
play.
a couple of seconds in the top? Like, that's what was so kind of remarkable in that top 10 is that there were guys that were in the first sector, they were 3-4 seconds down.
They were also going faster at the speed trap though.
Mm.
But they also had a tailwind through the speed trap because there was a wind on the motorway.
So therefore they had an advantage.
motorway. I was wondering about that, whether the spikes contributed to Ace's crash. Because
Nah, I think that was just.
It looked like he got. Like it
was
looked
weird
like he
up the
got
face.
awkward off the face of the lip. Like he might have caught a tailwind or he might have caught a wind. But those guys would have been catching wind all weekend, right? And it looked like he kind of left the lip a bit weird and got crossed up.
His tyres, just looking at the way his bike went, to me, it looked like his tyres gripped when he probably didn't expect them to.
That's why I wonder.
It kind of throws his body off, and it's like he was expecting the bike to kind of turn and slide, but it hasn't. It's hooked, and it's thrown everything
That's
back.
what I mean. Like it looked like he was expecting to scrub off the lip, but it hooked instead.
Yeah.
And that happened to one of the women as well. I think McGill Scarzy had a moment over that same jump.
Yeah, that motorway needs to go.
Yeah,
I don't know what else they're going to put in there, but
You can't do anything with it though. It's like
it's a problem. They need
The
to.
top's
They clearly
miles
need
away
to use
from
it
the
because
bottom.
it's so long to get to the bottom.
yeah,
Maybe Leogang just needs to go
how
away for a
far are
while.
they actually travelling along there? They could
it's quite a way.
500
It is
meters
quite long.
long.
Yeah, the top is really separate from the bottom.
Mm.
It's quite weird.
Surprises me.
I've got an update on the on line gate from the Azaro.
Oh,
Here we go. The rule states the riders are not allowed to use the pit lane to gain an advantage.
That's the problem because he went from third to first when he went through there.
But
Can't be doing that.
That's the thing.
He did. He was in third coming into it, I'm sure.
No, it's not. That's what I thought too. And I just rewatched it, and it's all the same. He comes in the lead, and then he goes around, and he's like side by side of them, and then as he exits, he come out just in front in the gap. And if anything, he actually lost
No, but
half a bike length.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He was in the lead coming into it. Yeah, I
so
stand
that'll be
corrected.
defined by where the exit of the tech zone is, though, because this is an F1 thing as well. Is that if you gain an advantage by going off the track in F1 or in any motorsport, you have to give the place back. But if you don't gain an advantage where you re-enter the track, then you obviously don't give the place back. But if he re-entered the track and gained advantage at the point where he's re-entering, then
All right. Well, if you want to go that deep, when they go before it separates into the pit lane, he is probably like a wheel length ahead of second place, and then where the pit lane exits and joins back out onto the main track, the second place's front wheel is overlapped his back wheel, so the distance is shorter.
If anything, he lost ground.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And it's so interestingly, this thing that I was looking at, it appears that you can go through and not take anything, not use the pit lane, but you can't move up the field. So you can't get an advantage by going in there.
What if the pit lane was, say hypothetically, not as muddy and you didn't have to put as much power down to get through the same distance and you could conserve energy but not gain a place?
It's true.
Have you benefited from that?
Then everyone would be doing it, and you wouldn't be getting the advantage.
True, but then it'd be getting churned up and then you'd be faster to just go on the main straight.
That's true.
Warner Brothers, just let us know if you need some help solving all these problems that we've come up with.
Put us in the box.
Hey guys, I've got a big week of training, so let's go.
Yeah.
Yes, must be nice, eh? Must be nice.
I like how he's just telling us the podcast is over.
Yeah, hey
Great.
guys.
Oh,
Just letting you know, I've got a block
Shut it down.
here I've got to get onto.
What are you into now, Lisa? Have you got your legs in those compression sock things? Like the
He's got
actual
them in the
He's in the
mount.
tent at the
He's
moment.
in the
Normandy
tent, isn't
boots.
he? Yeah, he is.
This is actually an altitude tent that he's in at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Any
He's
guests
sitting
in
on
your
an
altitude
ice
tent with you?
No, just some altitude tent,
Yeah.
fortunately.
Leicester's broadcasting directly from the ice bath.
Well, boys, I'm going to ride a downhill bike on Sunday, so that's my training block this week.
Good luck, man.
Nice.
I'm
That
racing
shit's
the
fucking
short track
gnarly.
XC on Sunday, KB.
Do you guys want to hear an Aaron Franklin story?
Yes.
Seeing as
Absolutely.
Wrap us up with
now
it.
he's,
Wrap us
now
up
he's
with
in my
it.
mind. Okay, well, this is going to be the last yarn. So apparently he got a hold of a friend of the podcast who lives in Nelson, who's not Kieran or Chris, and was asking if he wanted to invest in a Brazilian farm because Aaron apparently had married 2 or 3 Brazilian women, and they had some kind of eco farm thing in Brazil that
That's where he is.
wanted-
He's in Brazil.
wanted him to send money over to, and so this person was asked if he wanted to invest in this farm because they were going to do something or other. And anyway, Aaron was going to go over there and
Well,
meet
so
up with these Brazilian
stories-
wives that he's married.
the story's blowing out a bit from I've heard the same, and she's seen some messages from Aaron about the same one, and he had met this woman who had a kid in Brazil, and he was trying to sling off a couple of old Lahars he had, like a couple of old like first gen kind of soft tail ones, and because he needed money to go over there to bring her back. So
That's amazing.
Yeah.
It must be
Maybe-
must be legit then, because if he's been holding on to those things and he knows that there's some like,
let
money
Rotorua
locked up
police
with
know to check in with Brazil.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of that, isn't it?
Mm. Hopefully he's all right.
He's totally
Yeah.
crazy. He,
Yeah.
hope he's he's got a place in the history of the bike sport in New Zealand. So
Yeah, he does.
It's an important one too.
Yeah, especially for New Zealand.
Yeah.
First gearbox bike to win a world champs. Cam
That's
Cole.
right.
Belted purse. Imagine that if they had
hasn't,
belts back
hasn't been
then.
done since.
Yeah.
that's not getting one ever.
No. Anyway, no, Gloria Scarzi might
No.
win it.
No,
Sally Hall will make sure she doesn't.
Yeah, not this season probably.
they wouldn't have. Anyway,
Ollie Clark technically already won it, but just got screwed out of it because they put him on a technicality.
Yeah, that's true. The other thing which... Do we need to talk about Reece Wilson's front wheel again? Looking like it was going to wash out a few times because he
Oh,
can't get
is
enough
that
weight
because
on the
it's
front.
about half a meter in front of him?
Yeah.
That bike,
that
doesn't
bike
work.
can't jump. It doesn't jump. He's got no leverage. Like his arms are too.
And he's
Yeah,
also
it's too-
It's weird.
It's because you have no throttle to like lift the front end like you do on a dirt bike.
and he can't keep the back end down as well. I was watching
Yeah.
the clip, and it's like the back end's fucking bouncing all over the place. He's all over the shop.
I feel
What's he
so sorry for everyone on that team who's
Well,
not Reece
undeniably,
Wilson because
they're
I just
still
feel
running
like they're
it,
all. I just feel like he's lost the plot.
Well, he might have lost the plot, but he was still, what was he, 18th or something?
Yeah, I mean he's still he's still
legit.
doing pretty good, but I'm like,
Real good.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my
Yeah.
rant for the day.
Yep. All right, we're gonna
All right.
wrap it up there so Lester can go to bed. Let's get his sleep so he can get his training in tomorrow.
Yeah.
4 a.m.
These mid-pack old men finishes don't make themselves, guys. You got to work
I
for
know,
they
that.
you've got to
don't.
be dedicated for age group worlds. That's for sure.
Savage.
Righto.
All right. With that, we'll see you after Lenzerheide.
What's up? I come from the land of down under. I can't hear you. What was that? I can't hear you. I let it be like John Lennon venom, the anti-serum that you don't get for poisonous venom. Read the label carefully, I'm only here for the show. I love hip-hop too much to let you feed my ego. In the key of F-U-C-K, Y-O-U. I mean, why do I owe you if you're not helping me through? I mean, why do I owe you if you're obstructing my view? Success is not my castle, just a house that's brand new. You see, I irrigate the culture, give it shape like a sculpture. Still complicated, rock like I'm supposed to be. L-I-T-Z like my DJ. Rock to the rhythm like you rock to what he plays.